Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and today's video is going to be about Benimaru Nikaido. The ultimate Benimaru. We're going to talk about his kit and trying to figure out what are his main strong points and how to actually play with him. So he's going to be a purple attack type character. He is going to be a twist type character, and as a leader he is going to increase purple element fighters attack by 70%, which is a great leadership already for all purple damage dealing fighters. Let's check the course and look at this. Even as a striker, he is able to deal phantom damage, a huge percentage of phantom damage, and also shock damage equal to 100% of attack every 1 second for 10 seconds. Increase the striker skill damage by 100% up to 500%. That's a lot. That means even if you get this character from the free rubies, that is also a big win for you because of his shock damage dealing feature. He's going to be the best shock striker right now in the game for sure. Ultimate break can be used when attacked, limited to resets active skill cooldown upon use, allows to shared repeated use of active 1 and active 2 skill for 10 seconds. So this shared is related to this part, that is remove all electrified body stacks from a target upon landing active 2 skill and decrease the remaining cooldown of active 1 and active 2 skill by 30%. So this is the thing that's gonna happen, and this will allow you to spam his basically active 1 and active 2 skill repeatedly. And there is more. Phantom ultimate break. This is the best part. But this is activated when you have the fighter at awakening level 5. This is going to do what? Landing upon an active 2 skill does not remove target's electrified body stack for 10 seconds upon use, and applies the cooldown decrease code effect triggered by removal, increasing active T skill damage by 150% for 10 seconds upon use. Oh my god, there's a lot of things happening. And allows 18 repeated use of active 2 skill. Oh my god. That means you will be able to spam this skill number 2 18 freaking times with this huge damage buff. And also there are more buffs from this part. We'll talk about it a little bit later. So this is a huge damage dealing core, this phantom ultimate break. Amazing, and it will make the gameplay really easy. I mean, that means you can spam 18 times. I mean, that's a lot. And that's for 10 seconds. That means for 10 seconds you can actually use any other skills too, because 10 seconds is a duration, is a long duration. You can use any other skills too. We'll see what skill we can use. Attack 800%, the highest attack buff in the game. PG gain, critical rate 30%, critical damage also 350%, the highest in the game right now. The maker above didn't skimp out on this guy. Increase active 2 skill damage by 100%. So once again, concentrating on the active 2 skill that we will be able to spam 18 times. Alrighty, here we go. And up to 2%, up to 400%. These percentages can increase up to 400%. Oh my god, that's a huge damage. And also increase momentum by 5% and up to 20%. So this momentum is in the core, and it is going to increase up to 20%. So it can stack. Very good. Usual body with super conductivity. When active 1 skill is used, it is skill damage and applies an electrified body stack on a random enemy for 13 seconds. The duration is pretty much long. What is the job of this electrified body stack? Let's read. Over the course of 4 instances, so 4 stacks, these electrifying body can be stacked up to 4 times. That's 4 times. Increases target's active 2 skill 2 damage received by 10% per electrified body. So that's the job for this electrified body. It is going to do what? it is going to increase the active 2 skill damage received. That means active 2 skill will do 10% extra damage for each electrified body. That means if you tag 4, if you are able to stack 4 of them, that is 40% extra damage in the active 2 skill, which is the main damage dealing skill, getting the buff from here, and which is the damn skill that you can spam for 18 freaking times. Think about the damages you will be able to do, my friend. Oh my god, this is going to be a very very high damage dealing character for sure. Remove all okay, anything more? Remove all electrified body stack from target upon landing active 2 skill, decreasing the remaining cooldown of active 1 skill, active 2 skill by 30%. So even after doing this electrified body removal thing, even after doing all these attack, once again you will get a reduced cooldown for this active 1 and active 2 skill by 30%. So that's a possibility to spam a lot of skills for an eternity, I think. Oh my goodness. Immune to petrify, stun, starlight and shock. Decrease damage DC by 80% when HP 30% or higher. Okay, some form of survivability, but I don't think this is enough, because this HP has to fall 30% to get this effect. So he will be kind of a little bit glass cannon, to be honest. Not as good as survivability as Athena, but damages, oh my god, this guy is going to rack a huge amount of damage. Active skill buff, increase active skill buff deal skill damage by 350% cumulative amount. This is going to increase the overall all the active skills. Special move, increase finisher and special skill damage by 800% cumulative amount. So once again, these two things are strengthening his overall kit, his finishers, his overall active skills are going to be buffed. So pretty much stacked with a lot of damage dealing features, guys. Let's talk about the skills. And we go talk about this active 1 skill. This is going to decrease the enemy's defense by 80%, increase their damage DC by 100%, the usual core that we see in the ultimate fighters, and deals shock damage go to 1000% 1000 freaking percent every 1 second for 13 seconds. That means 13,000% of shock attack. 13%, that's the longest duration in the game, guys. That's the longest duration I have ever seen for a dot. So far we have seen for 12 seconds, I think that was the highest, but this is the highest now. Active 2 skill, that's a big description, guys. He's going to be a chain projectile and applies 100% damage of skill coefficient to target, and applies 3% damage to non-target nearby enemies. In case of Athena, this is 5%, but I think it's all good for him. 3% is a little bit lower, but still is going to do a very good job. And also deal shock damage equal to 1000% of attack every 0.2 second for 2 seconds upon landing a skill. That's a lot of shock, guys. 1000% every 0.2 second. That means I think it is going to be 10,000. If my math is correct, this is going to be 10,000% of attack. Let me know in the comments what do you think. I'm not really good at math. Active 3 skill. Apply stun on target for 3.5 seconds. Also have some PvP exclusive. Remove targets hyper armor, super armor, critical hit shield, and hit shield. Oh my god. Basically, each and every armor is gone, and the character is totally vulnerable. Very good. Finisher. Increase the finisher skill damage by 400%. Okay. So this is going to be the default finisher. Raikoken. This is going to increase the ultimate finishers skill damage by 400%, and can be increased up to 2000%, and momentum by 6%, up to 30% per each enemy. Oh my god. So the more enemy is in the field, this skill is going to buff the finisher and the momentum to a very high extent. I wish it was free from this landed enemy thing, that it was free, just simply increasing and doing these buffs in a solid way. Now these things indicate something, that there will be probably a game mode soon in the game, which is going to be quite harder, and there will be a lot of mobs, because we don't really have very strong mobbed game modes in this game. That is really making us something challenging. Maybe the towers, some of the towers. Finisher, this is a finisher. We're going to take a good look at the final finisher. That is increase blast skill damage by 10% for 10 seconds. Blast skill damage increase. Wow, wow, wow. Let's check out which are the blast skill, and looks like most of his skills are blast skills. His active 2 skill, the most powerful damage dealing skill, is a blast skill. Active 1 is also blast skill. And his finishers, I think all of the finishers are blast skill. No. The final finisher is the strike skill. But doesn't really matter. He is doing already a very huge amount of damage. So let's check out the skills. And active skill 1. Okay, it's a very good one. Now active skill 2, the main damage dealing one. This is going to be the damage dealing one and the dot dealing skill, guys. It's going to do shock damage and also huge amount of damage, guys. Active skill 3 is a very powerful skill, applying stun to the enemy. Very good, guys. And this is going to be the default finisher. This is going to give the extra buff of attack and also the buff of momentum, guys. Now let's check out the final finisher, that is also going to buff up his blast skills. The great finisher is going to do a huge amount of damage, by the way, doing a lot of hits, huge damage, and beautiful, really top-notch character build, core build. I think totally aimed to do a huge amount of damage. He doesn't really give a damn about anything. All of his most of his skills and cores are dedicated to simply damage output. So I'm totally happy for you if you are having this character. I can see the huge numbers already that you are achieving and having an enjoyment to playing with this character. This is a great character, to be honest, and I'm totally happy to see that they finally developed a very strong Benimaru for us, because we don't really have any version of this character in the game. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and let me know in the comments that what you think about this character, how you are enjoying the gameplay with this character. Let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.